This is a Prophet NUH text that I found in Wikipedia about the Prophet of Islam. NUH is in Arabic language, but in English it's Noah. I invite you to hear carefully this lovely story. Noah is recognized in Islam as a prophet and an apostle of God. He is an important figure in Islamic tradition, and he is one of the earliest prophets sent by God to mankind. According to the Islam, Noah's mission was to warn his people who were plunged in depravity and sin. God charged Noah with the duty of preaching to his people, advising them to abandon idolatry and to worship only God, and to live good and pure lives. Although he preached the message of God with zeal, his people refused to mend their ways, leading to build the ark and the deluge, the great flood. In Islamic tradition, it is disputed whether the Great Flood was a global or a local one. Noah's preaching and prophethood spanned 950 years according to the Quran. Noah's mission had a double character. He had to warn his people, asking them to call for repentance, and at the same time he had to preach about God's mercies and forgiveness, promising them the glad tidings God would provide if they led righteous lives. References to Noah are scattered throughout the Quran, and there is even an entire surah carrying his name, NUH. Noah is praised by God in the Quran, which shows his great status among the prophets. In Quran 17:3, God states, "Verily he was a devotee most grateful." Also from the Quran, which states, "In the days of old, Noah cried to us, and we are the best to hear prayer. And we delivered him and his people from the great calamity, and made his progeny to endure on this earth. And we left this blessing for him among generations to come in later times. Peace and salutation to Noah among the nations." Quran 37 from 75 to 79. And also in the Quran 3:33, it states Allah did choose Adam and Noah, the family of Ibrahim, and the family of Imran above all the people. The Quran states that Noah was inspired by God, like other prophets such as Ibrahim, Abram, Ismail, Ishmael, Ishaq, Isaac, Jacob, Jacob, Isa, Jesus, Elias, Elijah, Ayub, Job, Harun, Aaron, Yunus, Jonah, Daud, David, and Muhammad, that he was a faithful messenger. Noah had firm belief in the oneness of God and preached Islam, literally submission, meaning submission to God. He continuously warned the people of the painful doom that was coming and asked them to accept the one God instead of worshipping idols such as Wad, Suwa, Yaguth, Yauk, or Nasar. He called the people to serve God and said that nobody but God could save them. He said that the time of the deluge was appointed and could not be delayed, and that the people had to submit to God. God commanded Noah to build a ship, the ark, and he was building it. The chieftains passed him and mocked him. Upon its completion, the ship is said to be loaded with fare of every animal in Noah's household, and a group of believers who did submit to God. The people who denied the message of Noah, including the one of his own sons, drowned. The final resting place of the ship was referred to as Al-Judi, or a Munsalam Mubarakan, or a place of landing blessed. Noah is called a grateful servant. Both Noah and Abram were taught the prophethood and the scripture. God commanded Noah to take all species that he needed on the ship. The commentary by prophetic descendants explained the verse to mean 8 animals. According to the Islamic belief, Noah began preaching to his people both verbally and by example. He would praise God consciously, and he urged the people to do the same, warning his tribe of the punishment they would face if they did not mend their ignorant ways. The Quran states that Noah repeatedly told his people, "O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. Indeed, I fear for you the punishment of a tremendous day."